So we're at least a couple hundred years away from attempting that. 100 years maybe from attempting that. I guess that's worthy of news, I guess. In 100 years, we might be able to go to this planet after we've looked at all the planets in our solar system. And that planet they don't call a planet anymore. It's called Pluto, named after a Mickey Mouse character. Now, the newfound candidate planet, according to these, that they can't find the planet, but they expect it to be there. It orbits what's known as Barnard's star, the closest single star to our sun. The bright Alpha Centauri system, which is 2 light years closer and hosts a planet of its own, is actually made up of 3 stars. By contrast, Barnard's star is the small red dwarf that's older than the sun and about 1/6 its size, and it's invisible without a decent telescope. The close star wasn't even discovered until 1916. Still, though, Barnard's star has long been buttoned into the lore of science fiction, the presence of orbiting worlds as far back as the 1960s, and prompting fiction writers to weave tales of adventure around the hidden pinprick of light. According to some Spain institute that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, people have been looking for planets there forever. And now they found one that they can't find. But hey, maybe it'll spark more science fiction for everybody to read. And if you're not interested in flying to the stars far beyond 6 light years away, then maybe you don't want to fly on British Airways either. A man is suing British Airways for being seated next to an obese passenger and claims he was injured, he was squished, he was crushed by the big man. The big obese person. That's one of the reasons I don't fly. One, I'm not the skinniest guy anymore, so I take up a little bit more room. But everybody takes up a little bit more room, and these airlines do not accommodate for that. No, they try to squish you in like sardines. They've actually made things smaller, yet people have gotten bigger. Way to go there, because they want those profits. Got to keep those profits up. Got to make that money. Got to make that money. Because $1 billion worth of profit is just $1 billion now, because we need more than $1 billion. Everybody needs more. It doesn't matter. If you have this yacht, you need that bigger yacht because the neighbor down the street has a bigger yacht than yours, and you just got to beat him. So a man is suing British Airways because he got injured because he was sitting next to a large person. All right, let's see what else we can go over. Yeah, we should probably talk about the upcoming schedule for the John LeBang Show. Next week, you're going to get a special treat, and that's Derek Schomerstein is going to join me, and we're going to talk about the top frontmen of all time as voted on by you, the listener. Now, you can go and participate in the voting for the top frontmen of all time to our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/The John LeBang Show. We have all the posts posted there. You can also go to our website, www.jlebang.com, and it has a link that'll take you right to the event page, and you can track all the polls yourself. Now, we're moving on through the different rounds, and man, we're getting to the nitty-gritty. So definitely get in, because one person, at least one lucky person, is going to win some kind of prize. Derek said he might pitch in something. I'm going to pitch in something. We don't know exactly what we're going to do yet, but we're getting right down to the end, and we want you to participate to have a shot at winning that. And again, you can go to the website, www.jlebang.com, to get information there. On the upcoming schedule beyond that, we fall into our normal Christmas schedule here. Now, in the week of December 2nd, you're going to hear The Invaders from Alien X, Part 1 and 2, first and second hour of the show. It's our very first sci-fi adventure. We hope you tune in for that. The week after, you're going to hear, in the first hour, Bangerverse Volume 7, Donald and the Twittering Ding Dongs. And in the second hour, you're going to hear Captain Rainbow Civil War. Now, on the following week, December 16th, you're going to hear Virtual Infinity Part 1 and 2. Then during the Christmas holiday, you're going to hear Not only the brand new Christmas mini special, you'll have A Very Shady Christmas in the first hour. Then following that will be Shady's Christmas Story. You don't want to miss it. You'll be in the Christmas spirit and you'll want to tune in. Then we're moving into New Year's Eve weekend, and you're going to get Destiny Wars Part 1 and 2. Coming into the new year, you're going to get the brand new Bangerverse Volume 8. We haven't decided the title of Volume 8, but it's a brand new hour of the Banger universe and all the characters you've grown to love. Outside of that, we only have one other scheduling note. It's a little one. We're very close to announcing the date of the Banger Music Awards. Most likely it's going to be somewhere towards the beginning of February. We're going to be releasing the date on episode 40 of the Banger Music Hour, which you're going to get next week. That's going to be a brand new episode for all of you. We're going to also announce all the bands that are nominated by yours truly to the Banger Music Awards. And now it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you tune into that. The Banger Music Awards drew in hundreds of new people across all the many stations that carry the Banger Music Hour. And we look to improve on that. So with that being said, we've gone through the schedule. Please go to the website, www.jlebang.com, to keep up with all the latest details on what's coming up that week, what stations are playing us, what stations are preempting us because they're doing a radiothon. You'll be able to go to the website and get that. You might be able to get new videos on one of our many YouTube channels. Don't forget to subscribe to those. Don't forget to go to our Twitter page at John LeBang and follow us there. With that being said, we're going to head out to the phone lines because I know you want to talk about everything that is going on in the news, everything we talked about. We're going to kick it off with Peppa in Chicago. What do you want to talk about, Peppa?
Oh, honeys, I want to talk about a couple things you've been talking about tonight.
Okay, what's the first thing?
First, I want to talk about living with your baby daddies. You know, you can only do that for so long, and then the deadbeat ain't working, so then you got to find yourself a new baby daddies. And if you lucky and he goes to prison, you get more on your bridge card.
Okay, and what's the other thing you wanted to talk about?
Ain't no gangster wearing them beards. I like them shaved so I can tell them apart.
Okay, thanks for your call, Peppa. Our next call going out to Washington and Donald. What say you?
John, I got my own airplane, John. But I want to talk about the witch, John. And beards are for ugly people, John. Hide your face, John. Because they're ugly. Like Rosie O'Donnell ugly.
Okay, sir, thanks for your call. Well, so far nobody likes beards. Interesting. Our next call, out to Canada. Wilfred, what say you?
I drink beer all the time.
No, we're talking about beards.
Like watch hockey.
No, sir, we're talking about beards. Facial hair, sir.
Oh, like the playoff beards. Go Montreal.
Okay, sir, thanks for your call. Listening in on Radio Love, Pedro, what say you?
Hey, man, I love chicks, man.
Okay. Are you calling in about a specific topic?
No, man, I just got in the country, man. And I heard you on the radio, man. Hey, man, I need some new shoes.
Some what?
New shoes, man.
Shoes? Are you hungry?
No, man, I need new shoes. Because they're all worn out, man. Been walking for like weeks, man.
You've been walking for weeks.
Yeah, man, I just jumped the border, man.
You just jumped the border?
Yeah, man, it was easy. But I ruined my shoes, man. I need new shoes.
Well, maybe you can go to the Salvation Army.
No, man, they're all gone, man.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Go ahead, man.
You said you crossed the border. Did you see any troops on the border?
No, I'm looking for shoes, man.
You're looking for the troops?
Yeah, man, I need the new shoes, man.
New troops? What do you mean new troops?
New shoes, man. I need the new shoes. It's all worn out, man.
So are you confirming you saw troops on the border?
No, man, no new shoes, man. I need new shoes.
Well, I guess that confirms it, ladies and gentlemen. There are no troops on the border. Thanks for your call. Our next call coming in from Shady in Detroit. What say you, sir?
Hey, John, I want to talk about the beard thing.
Okay, Shady, well, the floor is yours.
The reason chicks like beards is it makes a man look manlier, and it hides all his ugliness. So when you can't see his ugliness, then she can focus on the important stuff.
And that being what, Shady?
Well, on the money, John, and having food in the kitchen.
Can't they focus on the money if the husband doesn't have a beard?
Not if they're ugly, John. Women's always looking to upgrade, John. And if they all got a beard, then they all look the same.
So you're saying because I'm growing a beard, I'm going to be more attractive?
No. What I'm saying is, because you got a beard, people look past your face then. That is, unless you leave a little lunch in it, then it's really gross.
So what are you saying here, Shady?
I'm saying the reason so many guys are wearing beards right now is because they're ugly. And the reason women like guys with beards is because they don't like seeing ugly. And even though they're trying to make it cool, John, a guy wearing makeup ain't the most masculine thing.
Are you saying it's like makeup for guys?
Damn straight, John. A beard is makeup for ugly guys. Just like makeup is makeup for ugly women. You don't see the pretty women wearing too much makeup. It's always the ugly chick putting all the makeup on their face, making themselves look pretty.
You might have something there, Shady.
Where, on my shirt? Oh, I was eating some popcorn.
I meant you made sense.
Oh, well, I always make sense, John. What else do you want me to tell you?
I don't know.
Can I say something about them bitches?
Who are you referring to?
You know, them bitches you were talking about. I can tell you why there are more bitches in the country than ever before, John.
What are you saying?
Earlier you were talking about there were more bitches in the world. I can tell you why.
No, we were talking about witches.
Witches, bitches, it's all the same to me, John. It's a simple answer if you let me finish.
Well, they're not the same thing, Shady, so I don't think your analogy is going to work.
I hope a bitch gives you the witch's curse.
All right, Shady, thanks for your call. Our next call going out to Ditzy in Washington.
Hi, John. I just want to talk about guys and beards.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Hate to agree with the old man just before me. I don't like all that hair, John. I prefer shaved. That way you don't get hair in your throat.
Okay, Ditzy, thanks for your call. Let's head back out to Canada. Gordy, you're up next.
We make the best jackets, eh? Because it's cold here, eh?
Okay, Gordy, thanks for your call. Our next call going out to Colorado.
I have to admit, I like them clean shaven myself. You never know what could be crawling around in all that hair. In fact, I prefer them bald. But you know what's worse?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you know the ones that wear the wigs and they wear the makeup. I mean, get a life. It didn't look good on Michelle Obama or RuPaul.
Okay, thanks for your call. We're headed back out to Detroit. Leroy, you're next.
I grew a beard because it made me look older. Leroy, you grew a beard because you're ugly. Now get off the phone. Oh, I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, thanks for your call. Out to D.C. Wilbert, you're our next caller.
I've had a beard since I was 7 years old. The best part about having a beard is that just when I'm hungry, I can just go in there and pick out some leftovers.
Okay, thanks for your call. All right, with that, I think it's time for a break. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Because the John LeBang Show will be right back.
After this. That's guaranteed. Yes! Pane in the Glass, commercial and residential window cleaning. For a beautiful, sparkling shine that's crystal clear. Call Pane in the Glass Window Cleaning. You can find them on Facebook at Pane in the Glass.
You're listening to the John LeBang Show.
It's a hell of a good time, isn't it? And with this being our last segment before the Thanksgiving holiday, I want to wish each and every one of you out there a very happy Thanksgiving. I also want to thank all of our affiliate stations, Bubba Army Radio, Alien X Radio, 102.7 WSNR, Tampa Bay FM, Good Talk Radio, Rogue Rock Radio, the Indie Radio Network, IRN Radio in Tampa, Rat Pack Radio, Radio Love, Radio Vegas Rocks, Get Smashed Radio, Naja Radio, 24.7 The Stream, and all the other stations affiliated with the John LeBang Show. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. We'll see you all next week. And keeping with tradition, our next little bit here is a segment called Shady and the Real Story of Thanksgiving.
Hey, man, you're listening to the John LeBang Show, man.
That's good. That means you ain't stupid.
What you doing, Uncle Shady?
Preparing to cook a turkey, Leroy.
What for, Uncle Shady?
Well, for Thanksgiving, Leroy.
Oh, we're gonna have turkey this year, Uncle Shady?
Damn right.
But where's the turkey, Uncle Shady?
Well, the hillbilly is out there looking for one.
Oh, you mean he's shopping for one, Uncle Shady?
No, Leroy, he's hunting for it. We're gonna be eating good this Thanksgiving.
What do you mean, Uncle Shady?
Well, we're gonna have fresh turkey, Leroy. Not like those frozen ones you get in the grocery store.
You mean he's gonna kill